My name is Mr. Rob. I am currently the Fairview High School film and TV teacher, and you're watching my Robumentary. The story of how I became a teacher. I never would have imagined in a million years that I would be teaching high school. For me to be doing film and video, it kind of makes sense, but still, I would have never imagined me teaching high school anywhere, ever. But to really start the story where it needs to go, we need to jump somewhere else real quick. Kind of all starts here in a weird way. I was working freelance. I worked freelance for 12 years on a TV show that ran on GAC. I was an editor, producer, videographer for a show. It started out every other week and then it became a weekly thing. And after about 10 years, they moved to Knoxville and they canceled our show. And so I picked up some shifts here working in the restaurant. I've always worked in a restaurant. I picked here because it's fun, it's good food. I get to wear jeans to work every day. While I was in film school at Watkins, I went to school with a guy named Matt Balzer. He is currently the film and TV teacher at Independence High. Then one day he came in to have lunch here.
I think we ate there at a tennis banquet or something like that for my team. And you're waiting and you're just like, hey, if anything opens up. And I was like, you know what? Something may open up very soon. I heard that maybe somebody's going to retire.
My name is Bob King. I used to be a TV teacher, but now I'm retired. I was here for a long time and I knew someday I would be moving on. And it was very important to me that there would be somebody coming in who would own the program and do a great job.
And so I basically gave your information to Carol Birdsong because she said on the email, if anybody knows anybody, let me know. And I was like, I do. And then I put the wheels into motion. 1, 2, 3.
I forwarded Matt Balzer my resume while I was standing there talking to him at the table and didn't think anything else of it. A year is a long ways away. 3 days later, while I was working here again, I got a call from Dr. Jones. And he told me that he needed somebody in the building, the sooner the better. And so I asked him what that looked like, and he said, can you be here next week? And so my world had just changed. Yeah.
The administration here did have my input on who I would pass the torch to. Rob and I have a mutual friend before I knew Rob, and he and I had talked about it, and immediately I knew this is a solid guy, and I gave my highest recommendation to the administration here and also to the communications department in the central office. I was recommending him as soon as I could.
You have to be able to relate, but relate in a way that you're where the kids get you, but they also respect you. And that's not kind of like an easy thing to do. And I believe with you, that's just something that's just natural.
When I first came into teaching, I thought my most important thing is to teach stuff. After I'd been here for a while, what I realized is my most important thing is to build relationships with the students. It struck me immediately that Rob is very good at that.
It's so weird how similar bartending and working in a restaurant can be to teaching. I walk in and I have no idea what I'm gonna get into, but I know yesterday won't be like today, and tomorrow is going to be different than today. And so you really just have to be able to pay attention to a lot of different things at once, like waiting tables, and seeing what different people need, because not everybody wants or needs the same interaction or instruction or help or not help. You just have to kind of be able to gauge them on a daily basis and judge where they're at and what they need to get to the next step or next level, like waiting tables.
For me, what gave me joy was working with a team of people using the kind of equipment and tools that we have. If that's something that is of interest to students, I would want them to embrace that.
When I first started here, I kind of just thought, like, you know, if I could help one kid, or if I could be a positive influence in just one kid's life, that would kind of make it all worth doing. What surprised me was how much of a difference they've made to me in my life. Like, I didn't expect that. When I first started and got a little bit comfortable with what I was doing, I decided that I could do this, but I didn't know yet if I wanted to. And so as the year went on and I started to get kids to work and produce things that were cool and get them excited about making videos and editing and learning the stuff, they wanted me to come back. And so a big reason that I decided to stay and go back to school for this was because of them. I didn't choose my kids to be in my class. They picked me, and I feel like I have a responsibility to, like, not let them down. They picked me for a reason, and I want to be the guy that gives them everything that they want to get out of this class and maybe send them on to the next level. I take pride in the fact that, like, if kids are in study hall or in a class that they finish their work in, or they have a sub, that they want to come down here and be down here, like that means a lot. And half the kids that come down here, I don't even have as students. They just feel comfortable, and this is like a safe place for them. And so at the end of last year, my kids, especially some of the seniors that were graduating, started signing my file cabinet, like just writing things on it like a yearbook and writing their name and signing them. Somebody wrote on my cabinet, "You saved me," in black letters on a black cabinet. And that's a pretty powerful thing that, if you think about too hard, can really tear you up. It's hard to teach, but it's actually really easy to make a positive impact on a person's life. That's become more about what my job is than just teaching you how to point a camera at things and film.
It was a real joy for me to be here, 16 years. It was a good time, and I wish that for all of you, for students, for Rob, for the program.
I remember when I first got hired for this job, a couple of the other film and TV teachers told me to just take this program and make it my own. And I didn't really understand what that meant until I started my second year here. When I was in high school, I never really had a place where I fit in or where I felt like I belonged. And so one of the first things I did was hang this sign outside my room that says Island of the Misfit Toys, because I want my room to be a place where all my kids feel like they fit in and all of them belong. And every day we work on the same team. And I wanted to create a culture that got them excited about coming to school every day. Cut, print, that's a wrap. I'm going. What are you doing? It's over. Go home. I know you want more, but that's it.